What's up, YouTube? Zero here, and today I have a weapon blueprint review of the Red Mist, which is a weapon blueprint of the M15 in Call of Duty Black Ops 7. In this video, I'll go over this blueprint. I'll go over the camo that you can see in the top right hand side of the screen. I'll talk about each of these weapon attachments. I'll talk about what I like, what I don't like about the attachments. I'll talk about if they go well with each other, if they go well with the gun, and if you should definitely be checking out this blueprint, the Red Mist for the M15, or if you should trash it. Before I get into it, I do want to say if you do enjoy this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more Call of Duty Black Ops 7 content. I also do a bunch of other video games such as Pokemon TCG Pocket, so if you're into that, check those out as well. Without further ado, let's get into this blueprint review of the Red Mist for the M15. So, you can see on the screen as I am aiming down the sight, because there are a decent amount of blueprints that come with optics. The Red Mist does not come with an optic. This blueprint actually only has 4 attachments, so take that or leave it. Some guns don't always need all of the attachments to be a very good gun. Actually, the M15 is a pretty solid gun without any attachments, but do these attachments enhance this gun? Well, first we're going to talk about the muzzle. So this does have a muzzle attachment. It's the Redwell 5.56 compensator, and what this does is it enhances the vertical recoil control. It enhances the vertical recoil control by a significant amount. Now on the M15, while without any attachments, the gun actually doesn't have that bad of recoil. If you are determining which recoil you want to control, whether it's the horizontal or the vertical, at least on the M15, it has a little worse vertical recoil control. So controlling that recoil with this attachment is very welcome. It is a very nice attachment for this gun. It also does not have any cons in terms of the attachment. So all it does is it enhances the vertical recoil control, which is really nice. Does make the gun even easier to control. Like I just mentioned, it's an easy gun to control without any attachments, but this attachment makes it just that much easier. Next, there is a barrel. This barrel is the 16.5 fusion barrel, and what this does, it enhances the damage range and enhances the bullet velocity. Another attachment that doesn't have any cons, and this is another pretty good attachment for this gun. A lot of assault rifles are typically that medium to a little bit longer range of combat. This attachment is going to enhance the range a little bit, so you're going to be able to engage over those ranges a little bit further, and this actually coincides well with our muzzle attachment, that Redwell 5.56, because we're controlling our vertical recoil. So now we have better recoil, and we're enhancing our damage range, which means it's going to be easier to fire and kill enemies over those longer ranges. So this is a really nice attachment to have, and it increases the bullet velocity, meaning the bullets are traveling faster, meaning it might be a little bit easier to hit your targets over those longer ranges. So this is a really nice attachment. On top of that, this attachment coincides very well with the muzzle attachment that we already have. The next, we have a magazine, and all this does, it increases the magazine ammo capacity by 15. So normally the gun has a 30 round mag. With the extended mag, the Mayday extended mag that we have on this gun, it's increasing it to 45. So now you can kill more enemies, you can shoot at an enemy longer if you are missing your shots, if your game's lagging, if you're just not feeling it that day and not a very good shot that day. You have more bullets to either kill enemies, or you have more bullets to shoot at enemies longer, whether you're shooting at them over longer ranges, whether you're killing multiple enemies. But I know, like me, sometimes I have a tendency to reload very quickly. So that's something that if you're a player like that, where you have a tendency to just reload your gun non-stop, that's something that you may want to get out of, that habit of getting out of when you do have that extended mag, because let's be honest, you have an extended mag, you can kill more enemies, and it's always nice, especially when you're playing in game modes such as Domination Hardpoint, where you may encounter multiple enemies on a site. You can take them out without having to worry about reloading. That's why I do really enjoy having an extended mag, because I typically play Hardpoint, I typically play Domination. Those are my two favorite game modes. So when I'm playing those, having the extended mag is nice when opponents have multiple enemies on that site. So having this attachment is really nice. It actually does coincide a little bit better with some of the attachments as well, because we have something that can help us kill over ranges. We have an attachment that helps us with our recoil. So both of those attachments do coincide pretty well with the extended mag. So far, all of these attachments actually work really well with each other. So right now, I'm really liking the attachment setup in terms of what we have and how it coincides with each other and on this gun. Last but not least, there is a stock, and this is the intervention stock. And what it does is the aim walking movement speed is increased and the flinch resistance is increased. Now I'm really going to focus more on the flinch resistance here, because that coincides well with the rest of the attachment setup. Flinch resistance, for what people don't know, is when you're being shot at, you have a flinch. Flinch resistance is going to decrease that flinch. It's going to make it easier for you to shoot enemies when they're shooting back. So when you're being hit by bullets, it's going to be a little bit easier to shoot your enemies. I love enhancing the flinch resistance on any gun because it allows for easier gun battles. So that works really well with the other attachments, because when you're in those medium to longer range gun battles, you want flinch resistance. You don't want to be flinching and missing your shots. You want to be able to aim steady. So flinch resistance is awesome. Being able to move while aim is also nice, especially when you are capturing areas. You can aim down the sight, you can maneuver around that area, and you're going to be able to move a little bit quicker. Now, there is not one more attachment on this gun. There's only 4. So if you want to attach another attachment, feel free. If you want to enhance the recoil control even more, you can add the buffer spring, which enhances the horizontal and vertical recoil control, which I do always like to do. But there are a lot of attachments that could go well with this setup. But overall, it is a really nice setup. All of the attachments actually go really well with each other and really suit the gun very well. I love this attachment setup. The red mist is absolutely a phenomenal blueprint for the M15. The M15 is a good gun. The red mist enhances it even better. This is a really good attachment setup. For those of you who are wondering where you can get the red mist blueprint, it's actually unlocked in Season 1 Battle Pass in Call of Duty Black Ops 7. It's on page 4. So if you are looking for it, it's going to be on page 4 in Season 1 of Black Ops 7. Let me know in the comment section if you've utilized the red mist. Is this a blueprint that you enjoy using? Also, let me know if these are typical attachments you utilize on the M15. I know these are attachments that I love on this gun, so I utilize the majority of these already, which is really nice. Top right-hand corner, you can see the camo. Is this a camo that you like? I actually really love red and gold. It is a phenomenal color combination. Red and gold is an amazing color combination. This is a really nice camo. I really do like this camo setup. There are better, of course, there are better camos. There are very shiny camos. There are camos that move. But in terms of a static camo, these colors work really well with each other. The gold put into the gun with the red all around really does make it look really nice. But let me know in the comments section if you enjoy this camo. Let me know if there's a gun you'd like to see either a blueprint of or a build of, and I will get it done. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and until next time, peace.